Hello, welcome to my second video. You may notice that we're not in VR, and that is because what I want to show you today is going to be a lot easier if I just remain in the Unity editor. So what's showing right here is, just like in the last video, it's a single hydrogen atom, so one proton, one electron. The main difference is I've written a script that manages the entire state of the atom that's attached to this atom object, which is just a single point with no mass. But this atom class keeps track of all the different properties of the atom, and it actually allows me to manipulate the different numbers of protons, neutrons, and electrons in it with some buttons on the keyboard. So what you're seeing here is, like I said, the number of those particles. It calculates the mass in atomic mass units. It'll calculate the identities, so it's getting this correct. So this is a hydrogen atom, and this is the atomic mass of this atom, so it's 1 because there's one proton, and it has the net charge right here. So the proton is positive, electron is negative. They have the same charge but just opposite signs, so they cancel out. And then the electron configuration, which is just 1s1, so that's one electron in the 1s orbital. And then it has the magnetism, which is either going to be diamagnetic or paramagnetic, and this will change. It will be diamagnetic when the outermost shell is full, and it will be paramagnetic any other time. So the main improvement over my first iteration that I showed in my first video is the ability to manipulate the numbers of protons, neutrons, and electrons that are in the atom in real time. So if I want to add more protons, for example, I can do that. Notice over here that some of this information is changed now. So the mass is now 2 because there's 2 protons, and the identity is changed to helium-2. Charge is now +1 because there's 2 positive charges and one negative charge. I can also add neutrons, and I can add more electrons. And you'll see all that information changing over here. So let's go up to 8 protons, which should be oxygen. And you'll see it. That is what the editor says. Oh, one sec. Yep, oxygen 16, net charge of 0. That electron configuration looks correct. And I can even go kind of crazy and just add tons of them, which I'll do right now. It's fun to just watch them all bounce around because they'll all eventually clump back together. Let me scroll out the game camera so we can actually see that as well. There. So I've just made 3 different distances that these electrons will orbit the nucleus at, just to show it doesn't mean anything. It's just because I think it looks cool. And also the way these electrons are moving, just like I said in the last video, are not that's not the actual way they move, and so that is hopefully going to be the topic of my next video. But I think just making it this way was really cool, and it really helped in reinforcing the basic chemistry knowledge that I was lacking. I had to figure out how to calculate all this in C#, and also figure out how to just work with Unity, spawning game objects and all that stuff. So my next video is going to be accurately portraying electron orbitals and not just having them orbit here like planets. So that's actually all I have today. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.